We have a minister in the Mamata Banerjee government, Shashi Panja, joining us now. Shashi Panja is the Minister for Women and Child Development. Thank you, Ms. Panja, for your time. The Home Minister today has said that the BJP will build a national grid to protect Bengali interest and to stop infiltration that he has accused the TMC of encouraging. He has said that the TMC government did not give the centre any land to build fences and that West Bengal is the only state that hasn't been able to check infiltration when every other border state, including Punjab and Rajasthan, have done the same. What would your response be?
So it is just the reiteration of the script which Bengal has heard over the years before any kind of elections happen in Bengal. And, it's so funny because he has just flown in from Assam. And in Assam, he was just mentioning again, because even there the assembly elections are forthcoming. And he says that if you want to stop infiltration, vote again for BJP. So BJP was there for 5 years in Assam. And you didn't, you yourself are saying that infiltration needs to be stopped. For that you have to vote again. So that only shows how irresponsible or how inefficient you were in Assam. And even in Delhi or even in Pahalgam, where the infiltrators came in, killed the innocent tourists in Pahalgam, and even went back, crossed the border. So Ghuspetia, where it's happening, be it Jammu Kashmir, be it they landed even in Delhi or in Assam, you couldn't stop. But again, it's the same narrative here in Bengal. The SIR exercise is underway now in Bengal. The first list of ASDD, which is called absent, shifted, dead and duplicate entry, etc., have come out. We were looking at Bihar 2025 SIR. None of the columns showed that there were Ghuspetias there. But he had maintained, even the Prime Minister used to say in Bihar, that they would, get rid of all infiltrators from the Bihar list. But none of the columns showed the cause of deletion as Ghuspetia. So this is a narrative that they play, and they try to create that kind of an impact on people's mind. In Bengal, people have now, have taken it, they've understood that this is all lies and false. Because at a time when, if you speak Bengali, you're a Bangladesh. This is what we are branded as, staying in Bengal. It's so unfortunate. So the BJP is absolutely, their approach and everything is not welcome at all here.
Right. But Ms. Panja, when it comes to the SIR exercise, a special intensive revision of electoral rolls, what really is the TMC's position on this issue? It's not that you really sought a blanket ban on this when other parties wanted the same. Mamata Banerjee, in fact, called it a scam today, saying that it's all AI at work. Some days back, she said that this will backfire on the BJP. So what is the TMC's real view on the SIR issue? Because the BJP has been attacking the TMC, saying that it just wants to protect infiltrators.
Basically, SIR, what we were objecting to from the initial stages was, first of all, even when it was started in India, in whichever state they started, especially just did it in Bihar, we just placed our objections as that when you are in a multi-party democracy and when there is a huge exercise like this, why could all the parties be taken into confidence? And there should have been a confidence-building exercise. So those were initial days. We were objecting to in Bengal, saying that what is the hurry? You see, the distribution of the forms, you fill up and you take it back. And then the screenings, the scrutiny, hearing, everything should be done in 2 months. What is the hurriedness in this program? Third was the total unpreparedness of the Election Commission. If you are here and if you've been watching the exercise unfold here in Bengal, every day the ECI has to come out with a new set of, they don't notify, a new set of directions to their frontline workers and of course those above them. Every day the process undergoes some kind of change. So it was totally unprepared. And this AI business, everything, these were all just kind of floated. The simple software of a BLO, who is the frontline worker, was not updated. So if I'm in the 2002 list, physicals list, I'm not in the virtual list, it's huge harassment. It's huge harassment. And now when it is happening, we should look at the images which are being shown where you find such fragile, elderly, sick, senior citizens, people who are coming in ambulances, traveling far off distances because the hearing venues have been so uncomfortably placed that it is with an intent that it is better you don't arrive there. So deletion, where deletion is the main intent, and that is why we were objecting to it.
Okay.
Nevertheless, All India Trinamool Congress has participated in this exercise, and we are the ones who are on ground helping people fill up the forms.
Right. Moving on, Ms. Shashi Panja, the BJP has also attacked the TMC for what it calls soft Hindutva because it claims that the TMC is pushing certain projects that are meant to appease the Hindu community, Jagannath Temple or recently announced Durga Angan or even Kali Ghat. All of these may be cultural projects to you, but the BJP is saying that all of this is just vote management ahead of the assembly elections.
What is there about vote bank politics we fail to understand. Jagannath Dham is a project which was conceived maybe about 2.5 years ago, and it just got completed. And we had, the other day, the 1 crore viewers who had reached Jagannath Dham, that came out. So this was conceived much back. It was no relation to 2024 or even the 2026 votes or the elections. Also, the Durga Angan has another larger connotation to it because we have the Durga Puja of Kolkata has been given an award by the UNESCO, none less than the United Nations, in which they say there is an intangible heritage which has been attached to the Durga festival. It's so very prestigious. It should be prestigious for the entire country. So this Durga Angan will showcase that. And of course, there will be a mandir. And what's wrong? Didi has done the Dakshineshwar Kali Temple skywalk years back. It had no relation with elections. The Kali Ghat skywalk has also been inaugurated. It was started again 2.5 years back. What has this got to do with elections? We fail to understand.
The accusation is that these projects are done at a much larger scale now because you're reaching out to the Hindu community, ensuring that they don't get closer to the BJP. And this is after years of TMC cultivating the Muslim vote bank. That's the accusation because elections are coming up. You cannot afford to offend the Hindu community. That's the big accusation that the BJP is making.
Look at how Christmas was observed in Bengal. Celebrated with such gusto. Did you get to see scenes of these vigilants, BJP, RSS, Bajrang Dang vigilants coming and, ruining these Christmas trees, Santa Claus, throwing it away? You saw that in the BJP ruled states. So that is the communal harmony that we have here in Bengal. It's not mandir versus masjid and all that. It is all together that we practice. We observe all the festivals.
Right. Shashi Panja there. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us on NDTV.